Coming up now, though, it's the men's recurve bronze medal match. And the Turkish crowd will be pretty pleased. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape. As I said, the crowd will be pleased because Turkey have got representation in this match. Mete Gazoz, losing out to Steve Weiler in the semi-finals, goes up against the Italian Mauro Nespoli, who lost to Brady Ellison in the semi-finals. So Turkey versus Italy. Let's welcome Mete Gazoz and Mauro Nespoli out on the field of play here in Turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the recurve men's bronze medal match.
Well, I think you can hear the crowd going wild here, because on target one, it's the 19-year-old,
target number one,
world number 6 from Turkey, Mete Gazoz.
Mete Gazoz!
Both in the 9s for an average arrow. Mete Gazoz, 9.17.
Representing Italy, Mauro Nespoli.
And he's up against the 31-year-old Italian Mauro Nespoli.
The line judge for this match
got a couple of team medals at the Olympic Games, so it's a case of youth versus experience, as the fans from New Zealand, I think that is, looking on. Oh, that was a Kiwi on the side of the arm of their polo shirts. Very global sport, archery, but Turkey will be very pleased to see this man in a medal match. He's picked up team medals this year in Shanghai, first time and first shot at an individual medal this season. So we come to the line on target one. Mete Gazoz will get us off the mark for this bronze medal in the men's individual recurve.
Good start, a little bit long on the hold there, but still a 9 is a good spot to start. That's a little bit better.
He looked really confident as well. Come out meaning business. Great shot there from Mete Gazoz. What a response to Nespoli's start.
You know, we like to say that it's really important how you start the match, but if today's any kind of consideration, that it really matters on how you keep your head all the way through the match to be able to fully take the match.
Yeah, so Gazoz putting down a big marker here, a 10 required for Mauro Nespoli. Idris on out into the 8. We talked about keeping cool head, and Mete Gazoz has certainly done that. A little chat with his coach. Starting with a 9, and they're just having a discussion by the looks of things as to what's going on with the target. And we look at a comparison of the archer's arrows.
Yeah, really great shooting there. Look at that X right there in the very center of the target. Just, I mean, so close to the X right there. And then Mauro's just a little bit further out.
Well, Mete Gazoz started with a 9. But then that one is the one that is so super close, tickling the spider.
Yeah. So one thing I think that Mete's coach might have been saying to him is just how much the arrows are drifting in the wind, which is a good thing to watch for if you're noticing your arrows are moving more and more to the left, to know maybe you should aim off just a little bit more.
Well, we saw the crowd getting right behind him, and it brought a smile to the face of Gazoz. Another good start from Mauro Nespoli.
Sağlam çekiş olsun. Devam et, ortaya bitsin.
Long hold.
Daha iyi bitirebiliriz.
Let's put it in the 10. And that crowd getting right behind him. Some athletes love that, some don't. Gazoz?
I think he loves it. Younger athletes, I think, tend to get into the crowd cheering you on, and it's super helpful. Maybe it helps you calm your nerves a little bit.
Ortaya bitsin.
And for Nespoli, it's all about ignoring it, and he's doing a great job of that. 2-10 so far, but another brilliant arrow from Mete Gazoz. Well, a perfect 30 from Mauro Nespoli.
Uzadı biraz.
And a perfect 30 from Mete Gazoz. Points shared here in the second set, and the Turkish athlete keeps his 2-point lead here. Oh, we talked about keeping a cool head. Nespoli under a lot of pressure from the crowd. Lands at a third 10, but it's matched by Mete Gazoz.
You know, you mentioned a long hold and how it might affect what you're doing. I think the important part is how are you handling it mentally? If you're holding long, are you thinking, oh no, I'm running out of time? Or are you thinking, okay, we're just going to keep moving, we're going to keep executing and making a good shot? Because if it's the latter, then you absolutely can put one in the middle, just like Mete proved on that last arrow.
Yeah, very good point. Mauro Nespoli here to start this set. 3-1 down. Needs to start his fight back.
X, grande.
Devam sarıya. Güzel.
Right in the middle.
Aferin.
He's on
iyiydi.
fire.
Süre de çok iyiydi. Güven kendine. Ya da sağlam.
9 alto, 9.5.
İyi çekiş.
Maybe a little bit of an adjustment there, but
İyi bitsin karşı.
I honestly think it was his shot that caused it to go a little bit high.
Got that long hold again. As you're suggesting, Mackenzie, it's more about being comfortable about release and when to release.
Nine.
9 alto anche questa.
All going a little high there.
Maybe a little bit of a wind change.
Dinamik bitsin ortaya. Dört, üç, iki.
Well, just with 1 second left on the clock, Mete Gazoz shoots another 9, and we're all square again in the third set. They share the points again. Gazoz leading still by 2 set points at 4-2. Nespoli having a chat with his coach. Mackenzie, as we've seen throughout, and as you've always said, the set system allows for recovery. There's no question here that Nespoli can get right back into this as we look back on the match and look at all of the arrows here.
He's really got to push back a little bit more than he is. He has a few more stray arrows. Mauro Nespoli is a little bit higher on his mistakes. Mete Gazoz has a few lower mistakes, and by mistakes I mean just a 9. It's not. It's a small margin of error there, but what I think is really important for Mauro to stay in this match is to shut out with a 30. I think that's something that he has to shoot as a statement to Mete, saying, "Hey, I'm here. I'm shooting too."
Start of the fourth. Nespoli into the middle straight away, has the advantage of shooting first and applying the pressure.
İyiydi.
Nine.
Devam sağ tarafta. Ortaya çalış. Yay düz çıksın yeter. Aferin. Nişangah biraz. Demin de söyledim.
Another 9. A good grouping. So it appears to be where Gazoz is aiming. This to close it out. He drifts into the 8. This one's got a measure against it, but
Sağlam
a 10 here from Gazoz to level things up.
İyiydi.
And that is a 10. Now, the measure is all important here, Mackenzie.
So if Mauro's 8 is an 8, then it is split and it's 5 set points for Mete. If it's a 9, then it is a 4-4.
Target 2.
Here we go.
10, 9, 8. Excuse me. Correction. 10, 10, 8.
I think that was 10, 10, 8.
That is what I heard as well. So it is 5-3 going into this last set.
Well, there we go. There is confirmation, Mackenzie. It's 28 apiece in set 4. And I'm pretty sure Mauro Nespoli would have known what that was. The coach there with the periscope would have known what's going on, the telescope.
Yeah, I think those scopes are definitely high-powered enough to be able to see those lines, and considering how quick the judge was able to make that call, there was a little bit of sliver of red there, so you could see.
Well, 5-3 to Mete Gazoz, so Nespoli still in a fight back in set 5. Another great start from the Italian.
İyi başlangıç. Ortaya bitsin dinamik. Devam. Daha yatış.
A little bit of movement there.
9-12.
İyi başlangıç o. Devam ve dinamik bitir. Karşıya çıkar yayı. Aferin.
Well, all Gazoz needs to do is put the final arrow in the 10, and he's done it. And Nespoli will want to put some pressure on with a 10 of his own. So the door is very much open for Mete Gazoz on home soil, an 8 to take this bronze medal.
Aferin sana.
And cue the crowd as Mete Gazoz does it with a 9, winning the 5th set and taking the match 7-3. Gertu Ergin, his coach, giving him a nice big hug. And the showman there, as Mackenzie said, as we see confirmation of the result. The showman there, Mete Gazoz, thanking the crowd and his Turkish fans and his Turkish teammates for all the support they gave him. He is the bronze medalist here in Antalya.